Hi y'all, it's Cindy. About the time that I get live, something makes my head itch. It must be my nerves. So anyway, so I'm back here today. I have my phone, so let me do this. I'm trying to see if I can find. I'm sorry. There I am, and I'm trying to put my chat up. And I'm going to turn my volume all the way down. My volume's down. So if anybody comes to chat, I'm just going to type a hi in and we'll go there. And so, okay. So I can see that if somebody says something to me. So, so I'm back. I'm back here with a live haul. I've looked through it. So it's not a surprise haul or anything like that. I have looked through it. Does your hair stick out like that on the side? Oh, I'm sorry, my ADD is showing up. Anyway, so can't do that. My gray shows up then. So this lady that I bought from her last year. She was awesome. I mean, last week that the one that I brought you the haul that says best haul ever. It's the same lady, and this time I didn't have to wait. It wasn't late. And I know that things happen that you can't get right to the post office. So I did not at all hold that against her. So this is a great haul. Some beautiful, beautiful pieces. So anyway, so it looks like the only viewer here is me. So I'm going to go. Y'all can watch this on replay. So anyway, this is um, I'm trying to fasten this. This is somebody's got a little bitty neck, little bitty, but it's old. It's got some um, aurora borealis beads with the coating, um, green. It's got the old this, and that is really tarnished, but it's bronzy looking. Anyway, so I'm not real sure what I'll do about that. So anyway, so it's a beautiful piece, beautiful, beautiful piece. So this is a holy, it's some kind of religious medallion. And I would guess it is, here, I would guess it is something that goes with this right here, but I don't think it goes on it. But I would guess that it is an Ave Maria medallion of some sort. I'm not real sure, but here is a beautiful Ave Maria rosary, and I do mean it is beautiful. It's got that cat's eye look bead in it, blue, cobalt blue look. It is gorgeous. I will be selling that. So, and it's made in Italy. So, hi, Aunt Ziff. I'm so glad you're here, Aunt Ziff Sales. Thank you for joining me. I just started. You only missed. I don't even think you missed anything. I showed this green piece first. It's a double strand and a blue rosary, Ava Maria rosary, and then this little medallion. It's a little medallion. So thank you for joining me today. This is from a jewelry lot from a seller online, and I paid $30 for this lot plus shipping. And I actually bought two lots from her, and I am so happy with them. Well, I've only lot this actually. I've bought three lots. I've only unlotted two. So this is a beautiful, beautiful purple necklace. It has no fastener, has no marks. Some of the beads in it are glass and some of them are plastic. The little seed beads are plastic. These bigger beads are all glass, and it's really pretty. It's very well made. I like it very well. There was quite a few strands of pearls. This is really interesting. Okay, you're looking, you think, okay, why does it got that little brass bead in there? Guess what? That little brass bead is a box closure, and there you go. It comes open, and these are not real pearls. They are knotted though, so they're good, nice quality. They're not real, but I don't see not a one of them peeling. So and they're pretty long for a little pearl necklace. So anyhow, as if when I look up, I look at vintage lots. I look at mixed lots. Mainly, I look up vintage lots. Is what I look up. I just go vintage jewelry lots, and that's what I do. And one of my favorite places to do to utilize is if you go to Collectors Weekly and collect and go into collectorsweekly.com and then go into the costume jewelry part, there is a thing where you can see lots that are ending soon in costume jewelry on eBay. And so a lot of times I just hit those links and go there. So this is a beautiful choker bib. They're faux pearls, of course. Um, I do not believe that this is vintage. It has a hook and eye clasp, but you can still buy these and put them on jewelry. I don't think it's homemade, but I don't think it's vintage. It's too shiny. The metal is too shiny to be vintage, but it's really classy. I could see that with a little black dress, very classy. So you're welcome. So do you sell jewelry, Aunt Ziff? Do you sell? Well, your name says Aunt Ziff sells, so I'm assuming you do. So okay, this is, I'm going to pull it apart. My hands are dirty because I just sorted this. So if you get too close of a look to my hands, that's because I just sorted through this. This is one of the nicest Avon pieces I've ever seen. So they are I don't want to say marbleized, but there's just a mix, a swirl of soft pattern in these peach colored beads with gold. They have gold tone, and it has a matching bracelet. When I pulled it out, it was actually all hooked together to make one long necklace, and then I realized that's two pieces. So it is a matching bracelet and and a necklace, but it could be made into one, and they are signed Avon on both links. So this is cute. I've seen things like this before. It's just a little necklace, but it has the little barrel clasp, but it's got, see that part of the barrel bead over the barrel clasp is flipped out. So you would have to be really careful to make sure it went, and the other ones broke a little. So more than likely I'll stick this in a bag, a grab bag. I'll do grab bags in my flea market booth. So, and I'm going to talk about my new Waldron booth here in a little bit. So, I live in Arkansas, and Ziff, and so I live in Western Arkansas, and I just opened a new flea market booth in a little town called Waldron. So, this, as soon as I pulled it out, I knew it was Chico's. Chico's just has a look, but this hammered metal with the brass and silver tone, it's just pretty, and it is stamped Chico's on the back. So, so that's a nice piece. There's a couple of Chico's pieces in here actually. So, something. Oh my, oh yeah. I've actually been in it for a. I went in on the 2nd of March, and I've already made my rent for next month. So I'm thrilled with that. So I like doing that. So you have to pay a month ahead. So anyway, this is I heard somebody refer to this like liquid silver, and that's almost like what it looks like because it's just so fluid. But it's actually not liquid silver. There's a type name, a rope chain of some kind for this. But it's a lariat sliding kind of necklace, and it's got this little rhinestone ball, and it just slides up and down, and there's no kind of hang tag or anything with it. So pretty, so pretty. Very classy looking piece of jewelry. Thank you. Thank you. So these two are just alike except for they're different lengths. And they're a gray looking bonus hair. Y'all, if you've watched me, you know I don't like hairs on my things. So they're just a gray looking faux pearl. Real pretty. Real pretty. And they're knotted between them. So very well constructed, very nice. I've never been a pearl person. I never wanted a pair of pearls or owned a pair of pearls. They're just not my thing, but those are very classy looking. So This is really gorgeous. And I was just trying to make sure that I had checked. It does not open. It does not have any marks on it. It is gold, long gold bars. And this is the front of it. And it's got I'm going to say a gazelle head. I guess it could be a goat or a ram, maybe a ram's head on it. And then that. But a person could actually wear it to that side because that side's just as pretty. So, but it don't open, and I wish it opened. If it opened, it would make a really cool aromatherapy thing for putting essential oils. I don't know if you are into essential oils. This is another Avon piece. I had all this laid out real smooth so it'd come out, and then I dumped it. Gazelle does sound a lot better, doesn't it? Here, have a goat head necklace. So this is a little Avon piece. It's really cute. It's real sweet. And then this is an Avon piece. And my friend Darlene Joe, if you watch Darlene later, meow. It's a kitty cat, and he has a little collar on, and he is adorable. A necklace on a kitty cat pin, and he is stamped Avon. So has a little blue rhinestone necklace on it. Yeah. That's actually funny. Gazelle, here, buy my goat head necklace. That's a little weird. So, okay, I absolutely positively love this piece, and I am probably going to keep this piece because this piece actually has a flaw. And if you look at it, you probably would never see it until you started just searching. And what has happened is, let me get down to it. I'm having to look really close here. Here it is. Right here, you see there's two of these little things that are sitting together. One of these little crystal beads broke. And it was broken when I pulled it out of the box, and the pieces of the bead fell out into the floor. And so you've got two pieces there that are just joined together like that. But I mean, seriously, unless somebody just wanted to really examine your jewelry real close while you were wearing it, you just can't tell. But these beads have this cracked look to them. They are so pretty. I don't know. I they're, yes, I love crystals too. It's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous piece. So I will keep this. It will go around my neck there. I put jewelry in as I'm sorting jewelry. I put jewelry onto my body because then I remembered to take it to my it'll be on me when I go to my room and hang it on my jewelry board in there. So another really pretty Chico's piece, and it has a Chico's hang tag. And I was going to see, nope, there's no. I thought there might be Chico's on this one piece here, but very pretty, very pretty. My Chico's pieces do very well. I have in my eBay store, I have several Chico's pieces, and they do pretty well for me. So, and some of them are brand new. Sometimes I buy jewelry from, we have a resale store here in Arkansas where they clear out jewelry. And so I'll go when they have their big sales and buy like a bag full for $10, and it'll be pieces of jewelry that still are on cards with their tags. And so that's the way to do it. This is this was the lot for barrel class. This was another lot for barrel class. As the barrel class, they're black, but they have some brown in them, and there's some brown beads here, so some almost deep. And I'm trying to, I don't have my overhead light on. I have a lamp on, but I have this light here because it's giving me a lot of light. I hope it's not giving me too much light, but anyway, there's no marking on these. They're not glass or anything. They're plastic. So okay, another thing, when I'm looking at lots, I love to look through all the pictures. First of all, I won't buy a lot that only has one picture. I just won't. There's only one seller that I will do that for, and that seller I've bought 2 or 3 lots from him, and I have found either silver or gold in each lot. And so I will buy. He only does one picture, and I will buy from him. But most of the time, I like to have multiple pictures that show me the lots at different layers and stuff. And so this necklace is made in India, and it is just gorgeous. And it was laying on the top of the pictures, and so it was what drew me to it. Um, hmm, I don't know if that's ivory or not. I don't know. And more than likely, I will be keeping this piece just because I don't know, and because I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. I think that's probably on the back, maybe hammered silver. Trying to see. Absolutely not magnetic. Not magnetic. Well, that one's has a little pull to it. So the chain has a little pull. The chains have some pull, but this piece right here is not magnetic. Isn't that beautiful? And it's stamped India on this little thing here, on this little hook. So it has this little S hook like that. It's stamped India. I would say I think it's old. I think it's vintage. It's beautiful. It'll be another piece I keep. So wow. So one more necklace, and then that'll be the necklaces. I separated these out by, and this is just a multi-chain. This is, I call this, I don't know what it's called. I call it kind of like a box chain. It's square. The links are square. So, and it's multi-link. It doesn't have any signature. It's very pretty. I mean, I think it's classy looking. So anyway, okay, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to show it. This is in the baggie because there's a rhinestone that has come out, and I've got the rhinestone in the baggie. But I'm going to have to find some more rhinestones. But I have a whole lot of rhinestones. This is a green, multicolored green, and there is 3, 4, 5 missing rhinestones. It's marked Coro on the back. It has the V construction pen thing, and it's beautiful. Hey, as if I don't know if you're a member or not, but or if you even do Facebook, but on Facebook we have a group called Vintage Lovers Sellers Jewelry Group. And if you watch Texas Gal Treasures, she tells the name of the group. She's part of that group. I help over there, and she opened it up so everybody can join now. So if you come over there, be sure and say hi to me over there, because I am Cindy Lovin over there. So are those not neat? They look like they're plastic. They look like a moonstone, but they have bubbles inside of them. They're very, very cool. Oh, cool. That's neat. I didn't know if you were there or not. So be sure and say hi to me over there. You just joined. Cool. That's neat. So it's an awesome group. I've been in it for several years, and it's just a great group. So okay, there. When I drop my thing, these remind me of hot air balloons. They're cool. I noted them right away. They don't have any kind of signature on them. I love earrings. Okay, these earrings right here, she had them on a card, and I don't know if she paid $1 for them. They're on a card marked $1. They're taped down, so I haven't taken them off. They're signed Bartek. Bartek is an old company that's been out of business for a while. And I don't know who else is here, but I see that it says there's 3 viewers. So hi, whoever you are. Be sure to pop into chat. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. But, they're just a cluster, gold cluster, but they're neat. So talk about some bling. Here's you a chandelier. Well, no, not really a chandelier, but a chain style crystal necklace. Necklace. Pair of earrings. There is the match to it. And that match, and they are signed Liz Claiborne. So LC Liz Claiborne. So well, good. I hope you enjoyed the group. It's moving real fast right now because there are a lot of new people there, but it will fall into our groove real soon. So okay. I know there are two of these. One of them I may have dropped it. Trying to see. I may have dropped it out when I knocked this over a while ago. But I know there are two of these because I specifically made sure there were. These are little silver polished earrings, button earrings, and they are signed Carol Lee. Oops. There's the other one. I picked it up a while ago. Carol Lee. They're real pretty. There's the other one of those moonstone earrings. These are just they're little clippies with that special little clip, but little rhinestone flowers, hair. There was no unmatched earrings in here. These are not marked, but they are clip-on. Very interesting, and just like a textured gold tone, like little dots. These here, they just are little rhinestones, dangles. They're pierced. They're not uh these here are really cool. I fastened them together so that I wouldn't lose them. So anyway, I'll pull them out. Clip-ons again, dangled door knocker style, gold tone, not signed. These are not signed. They're screwbacks. I told a lady this morning at down at the flea market. I said, I have promised myself I am not buying no more screwback earrings. Cannot sell a screwback earring to save my soul. Thankfully, that's not what I have to do to save my soul. But anyway, they're missing a green rhinestone, so I will have to get in my jar. Let me just show you my jar. Oh, it's heavy too. You see this jar? This jar is full of single earrings, broken necklaces, but lots and lots of rhinestones and stuff like that. And so when I need a colored rhinestone, that's where I go to for my colored rhinestones. So I already showed you the chandelier necklace. Okay, these here. Sorry, my I wear my hair really short and it's long right now for me and it's driving me nuts. See, they're like a knot. Um, I don't know if I almost call that a Celtic knot, but I'm not sure if that's right. But these are signed Irwin Pearl, and Irwin Pearl is a pretty good maker of jewelry. So I'm gonna have to look them up and see what they are. I do have a lot of success with clip-ons. In fact, I get requests for clip-ons because a lot of women don't have pierced ears and they like the clip-on earrings. So I do. I've had a lot of people ask me about, do you have any clip-ons? So I make sure when I card them up, like if I'm taking them to the flea market, that I write clip on the card. So this is just a little handmade bracelet. It's stamped. I'm wondering, and I will test to see if that bar is silver, but I think it's probably just, it's not magnetic, but I think it's probably just a piece that you can get like at Michael's to stamp on. This is beautiful. This bracelet. I don't believe, well, I know it's not turquoise. The coloring is not right. The veining is not right. It's not. It's got to be some kind of man-created stone, but it is so pretty. Very elegant looking. It has a clasp like so, and it fastens together like so. It is so pretty. However, it is too small for my wrist, because if it hadn't have been too small for my wrist, it would have stayed with me because I love stuff like that. It is not quite right at 7 inches long, so I could get it on, but it would be tight and pinch. And I don't like tight and pinched. So anyway, this is kind of cool. I've not ever seen a bracelet like this. It's got the I always kind of call them a moon glow, but they're actually more of a cat's eye bead, where that you can see that what they call that cat's eye that glows in it. Anyway, but it's a hardwired bracelet, and it says hope and love on the little disc, and they just sit there together. And that I think that's really interesting. I've never seen a bracelet made like that. So this right here is a bracelet. It's a toggle bracelet, and it is very. I mean, it's nice. It is nice. I was looking at that signature on the back. It has a signature on the back. I'm going to show it to you. It says YR, and I think that I see it backwards. I hope you see it forwards. But anyway, it says YR. I don't know who YR is. I tried looking them up. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of research on that and see who is YR. But the roses are sweet. It's spring, and when spring comes, we all think of flowers. I'm saving two pieces that are really special towards the end. I love brooches. Brooches are my favorite thing, and I hoard brooches. I'll admit it. I am a brooch hoarder. So that's cool. It's a modern. I would just call it a modern swirls. Um, anyway, there's no signature. The back end of it is all brushed, so you can tell that there's no signature on it. This one is missing a black stone. However, lucky for me, I do have a piece of jewelry that is broke that has some black stones. So I will repair that. And I do repair. I really do disclose when I repair jewelry um, that it has been repaired. Sometimes I just say this piece has been repaired. I don't disclose who repaired it, but that's older. Um, it doesn't have any kind of marking. So anyway, I need to look up something about that on the back. A stick pin with little butterflies. It's silver and gold tone. No signature. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all probably freaking out like, where's she going? Somebody was hollering outside. And my husband is walking. And if you don't know this about me, my husband fell dead. Uh, 16 months ago. I was counting up in my head. 16 months ago, my husband fell dead in his barber shop. He spent 54 days in the hospital. 21 of those days in CCU. He spent 2 months in the nursing home. And we brought him home simply because the fact that we could not get him the therapy he needed in the nursing home. We brought him home. He got therapy. He's recovered, but he has a brain injury. But he likes to walk, and he walks an hour every day. So he's walking right now. And so I could hear somebody hollering, and I'm like, is that Dave hollering? Does somebody need me? But there's a truck pulled up next door that is unloading some furniture. So anyway, this one here says French Club. It's a school pin. It has the two little pieces. It says French Club. I'm sure it was a pin for a school. This is a beautiful, beautiful butterfly pendant. Goes on the back of a necklace. It's not a brooch. It has a pendant for a necklace. There was a little chain through it, but it's not an original chain. It's the wrong color gold. There are no missing rhinestones in this piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. As if he's doing really well for where we've come from. So I just feel blessed that I still have him with me. So anyway, this is the back. Um, so you can see that they're individually and set and then soldered together. So very nice. It's a very nice pen. So anyway, that's what that is. So I showed you that. Okay, getting down to the last few pieces that are really. This piece right here is an older piece. I do believe it's older just because of the design of it. It's a little brooch. It's a little, oh, that little filigree lacy like metal. There's a name for it. I never can remember it. It has just a bar pin that goes across. I need to get it up so you can see it. See, it just has a little thing. It doesn't have the well, it's in a hinge, but it doesn't have the twirlment. And then it goes into just a hook that doesn't have a thing like that. And the pin is really long. It sticks out. So I think it's older. Probably not old enough to be considered an antique, but it is an older brooch. And it's cute. Y'all know me. You know I love cameos. And I collect cameos. And so this is a piece here. And it is actually a locket sitting on a backing. It is a picture locket. It is not a perfume locket, but it is a picture locket. And the subject matter is a lady that she's looking the opposite direction that most brooches would. And so sometimes that can be an indication of age. Sometimes it's just how it was made. So it's really pretty. It needs a jump hook on it to go on a chain, but I will probably just put it with my collection. And that's it, except for there was this ring, and it's just a little silver metal, almost made like a spoon ring, but it's not really a spoon. So thanks, guys, for visiting me. Oh, somebody, oh, hi, Michelle. You just got here at the last minute. I just was finishing up. You'll have to watch it on replay. I was just telling, I just finished, I was just showing my last piece. It was a cameo. I don't know if you saw it or not. So thank you for joining. I love that people are starting to come in so I can chat to you. Anyway, but that cameo is just gorgeous. So, and so so this lot was a really great lot. I do suggest that if you buy on eBay, this has been a little bit. Oh, hi, Blue Pearls. Thank you. Thank you for being here. If you like it, leave a thumbs up. That's great. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I love having my friends subscribe. But if you're going to buy a lot on eBay, do like you do if you buy jewelry jars. Find two pieces that you know you can, unless they're broken, that you can sell those two pieces and they'll pay for your lot. I did that. Okay, Michelle, I know you weren't here when I pulled that off. When I bought this lot, this piece was laying on top, and I love it. Now, I'm sure, unless this is ivory, that I could sell this piece and it would pay for the whole lot. I paid $30 for the lot, and I'm sure I could sell this one piece and it would pay for the lot. However, I love this piece, and I'm not sure if that's ivory, so I'm keeping it. The more I look at it, I think it's probably just bone, carved bone. Probably, I don't know what kind of bone it would be, because they're really, they love their cows over there and they're very sacred, but it could be carved horn. A horn falls off. So anyway, but look, those are pieces. You can find pieces. I saw that piece laying on top and I'm like, oh my gosh, that will pay for the whole thing. So it was $30. So that's what I do. I look to see if I can find a piece, two pieces at the most that'll pay for it. Then everything else is just a bonus. This lot, she had advertised it as mostly wearable, and she had and she usually like says like 90% wearable, something like that. And so there wasn't anything that was trash that I'm throwing. There were a few missing rhinestones, but I will replace those. There was nothing that was trash in this. So it is a beautiful lot. So don't, I mean, yes, every once in a while you get a bad lot. I've been buying, I buy on the average of 12 to 20 lots a year from eBay, sometimes more depending on how it's going in my area. for thrifting and all. But I tend to get the more vintage things in my eBay lot than I do in jewelry jars, because where I buy jewelry jars, the man that does the jewelry counter knows his stuff. And so he goes through it good and he sorts it and he sells individually the things that are really nice and vintage. So you just have to learn where you can get your best bargains. I have one other piece of jewelry I want to show y'all, and you're going to think, oh my Lord, she is a slob. And I'm just picking this up and putting it up. Okay, so I moved here in September. There is no way on God's green earth I would pan the camera for you to see my whole office, because I literally have jewelry everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. It's on shelves and boxes. There's a shelf back here that has tubs full. There's crafting drawers that have drawer full. I have jewelry everywhere. But I've been cleaning out a corner over there to move a dresser in for some craft storage. And so there was a little plastic bag in the floor, a jewelry bag. And I really hadn't paid attention to it. And so the other night I picked it up and I was like, wow, that is pretty. I do not remember buying this piece of jewelry. And I still don't remember. I'm sure it came in a lot from somewhere. In fact, the reason that I picked it up is I've been going through stuff looking for Sarah Coventry jewelry for a viewer. And I had been picking up stuff. And so I thought, that kind of reminds me of the Sunflower Sunburst piece from Sarah Coventry. So I picked it up and I found this beautiful piece of jewelry. It is, I would call it the moon. Yeah, the moon with the blue stone with the rays and and it's got the carved moon piece. And it's got this little rope chain, and it is marked 925 Mexico on the bail. It's marked there 925 Mexico, and up here on the little thing up here it's marked 925. So it was just like, well, it's a treasure. So anyway, so you never know, you got to look. So I'm going to say bye. I'm kind of getting a little long today. Thank you for being here. Leave a thumbs up. For those that didn't catch everything, you can go back and watch it in the replay when it posts. And be sure to share the link with people so that other people can see the cool things that I'm finding. I love my jewelry. I love to share it. I love for everybody to be excited that I got goodies. So y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for viewing. Bye. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Aunt Ziff. Bye, Blue Pearls. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And whoever else was here, bye. Thank you. Bye.